Okay, now let's take a look at dental care. I think people need that more because more people are not covered in dental care, and even if you are covered, man, there's such a deductible, or the coverage covers nothing, and things like that. So you got to know your options, for dental care. Now, the first thing I have here is just like in the health care for non-dental health care. There's government grants that doctors get or dentists get in this point to treat unusual conditions that they study. These are called clinical trials, okay? And there's the same for dentists. And I mentioned earlier, I think that, I had a dental implant, just a single dental implant I need. And had a clinical trial for single dental implants. And they were putting me on the list because they wanted patients for that. So these are the best doctors in the world, want these kinds of patients so they could study and do 100 and see what happens and all this kind of stuff. So you get it done for free. And sometimes they even pay you to get to where the doctor has the money too. So that's something to always check, man. That's where the neat stuff comes, is checking and something happens by accident. So you could make things happen by accident too. Okay, then here's how dental is covered under Medicare. So if you're into Medicare and you want to know about that, then that's the link. And this is a national thing, so it works for every place. Now here's dental care for kids up to 19 years old. So that's available. I'll show you how to do that and get that coverage for your state. Dental coverage under Medicaid. So this is and that, don't forget the income requirements for Medicaid just increased. And so here's a state-by-state office where to apply for that. So that's all there for you now. Okay, now the important thing too is if you're not in one of those programs, then how do you find cheaper dentists? Okay, this is what this is. This is a sliding, most of these are like sliding scale. That means depending on what income you are is how much you're going to pay. So the less the income, and there's still going to be discounted from what a normal dentist would charge, so they're cheaper and there'll be lower costs, and then depending on the income, how much lower there are. Now these are the ones that are available from the county. Every county has dental programs. So find out about the county clinics. You could I show you how to, what the ones are here in the Philadelphia is my sample study here. But just call your county health department. Remember, always look at .gov. So if you're in Montgomery County, you put montgomerycounty.gov health, and then you call the health office and tell you you're looking for low-cost dental services. Okay, now here also another place to find dental care. It is this is the PA Dental Society, Pennsylvania. This is the subject I was doing here. Pennsylvania Dental Society has programs that they keep track of the low income programs. So it's called different things all over, I don't know, other euphemisms for people without a lot of money is what it is. But here's a link you'll see that's from the Dental Society. Now this gets tricky, and you see there's about 18 there, whatever. Now try to find out free and low cost dental things. Again, if you Google that, you're going to get a whole bunch of people, even with .orgs but their websites are flooded with ads. And when you see a new website flooded with ads, the least of their problems is the information. They just they just want to get people. They're just selling traffic. See, that's why if you find a list of low cost dental clinics in your area, one of the keys is not to have. Well, the best is not to have any ads on there. And then sometimes there's a few with some of the good sites. And that's why if you go to your dental society, if you go to your county office of health, they'll show you where you could find these legitimate clinics that really have sliding scale fees. Otherwise, it's going to be a box of spaghetti you get if you look at this stuff in Google. So you're looking for dental clinics at your county Department of Health. So your county Department of Health, call them, contact them if you can't find something like I did for this county, and tell them you're looking for sliding scale fee, low and no, free and no cost dental clinics in the area. So they'll be able to point to you. Now, the other thing is dental schools. Dental schools are very reasonable. So they're a lot cheaper than the normal dentist. So here I go to all the dental schools, and in Pennsylvania, I was doing this project for someone in Philadelphia to show them where it is. Now, here's a link down here that will show you all the dental schools. And that link you could put in your state, and it'll pop up all the dental schools. And when you get to the dental school, you want to go and show patient, because on the directory of every dental school, there'll be a click there for patients too. So you could do that. Okay, free donated care. Now this is from, it's on free donated care, mostly dental societies. So look at your dental society, and here's the link that you could use to go to, and it'll have you every state dental society. So check in with the dental society. They have free programs like the one I mentioned here. They have 2 days of free dental care for everybody. Everybody who signs up for 2 days. So that may be interesting. Other things where they have local volunteers that help with problems. Other things where they will have a listing of free and low cost dental clinics. That's where I got my list from this state office here. So that's interesting. Now also there's another website. If you go here, Dental Lifeline. Now that is a website that has dentists who volunteer in every state. So if you want, that's another option. I mean, I think that's really cool. Now, one of the other thing I forgot, there's another one up in the healthcare that I have for clinics, also is for dental. So that would be a good site for, needymeds.org. Okay, so they have dental in there, and that's a pretty good source. I didn't put it in the dental side here because if they have a little bit of advertising, but the information I checked out a bunch, they look pretty good, and so I trusted that more than anything else that I've seen when I search for clinics or free and low cost clinics kind of stuff. So that's important. If you can, you find a list from your county. If you can, you find a list from the dental association. Anybody else, it's really very suspect. So that's good. Okay, so that takes care of dental care.